Kindness as a path to failure. From childhood, we are taught one thing: be good. Don't be rude. Don't lie. Don't seek revenge. Yield. Be kind, and the world will be kind to you. And you try. You do what you're told. You don't yell at your boss, even when he's unfair. You help friends, even when they don't ask. You forgive those who betrayed you, and you think you're a good person. But why is everything still so bad? Why do those who are harsher get more? Why do the cunning rise higher? Why do those who act according to conscience stay on the sidelines? Maybe you're just playing the wrong game. Maybe the rules you learned are not made for winning, but for submission. Machiavelli knew this. He lived 500 years ago, but described our reality more precisely than many psychologists today. He was the first to say honestly, being good is not always wise. Sometimes it's a direct path to defeat. Who was Machiavelli, and why did he know more than others? Niccolò Machiavelli wasn't a philosopher in the usual sense. He didn't sit in a tower of ivory. He was a diplomat, a politician, a civil servant. He saw how real power works. He worked for the Florentine Republic in a turning point era when cities waged wars, princes betrayed, and morals changed daily. And he saw the main thing. People think they are ruled by ideas, but they are ruled by fear. In 1513, he wrote his main work, The Prince. This is not a manifesto of evil. It's a survival manual. Machiavelli is a realist. He says, thoughtful. Men more easily forgive the death of their father than the loss of their patrimony, because in the world of power, no one asks what you're like inside. They judge you by the consequences of your actions. Why kindness is a weakness. Thoughtful. Machiavelli noticed the same thing over and over. Honest and fair rulers perish. They get betrayed, they get overthrown, they get forgotten. Meanwhile, those who cheat, those who rule through fear, stay in power longer. Why? Puzzled. Because most people, according to Machiavelli, are ungrateful, fickle, false, cowardly before danger, and greedy for gain. Not because people are bad, but because they are what they are. And if you're kind, you get used. If you're generous, you get asked for more. If you forgive, you get betrayed again. Machiavelli doesn't say be evil, emphatic. He says be careful. Don't let your kindness make you vulnerable. The Lion and the Fox. One of Machiavelli's most famous metaphors is the image of the lion and the fox. He writes, a prince must be a lion to frighten wolves, and a fox to recognize traps. Thoughtful. What does this mean? The lion is strength, direct threat, courage. The fox is cunning, diplomacy, disguise. Annoyed. Only a lion? You get outsmarted. Only a fox? You get trampled. Machiavelli says the most effective are those who know how to be tough but appear gentle. who smile but keep a knife behind their back, who don't believe words, only judge by actions. Machiavelli and us, morality as decoration. Machiavelli was not just a political thinker. He spoke about humans in general. He stated, "Men are driven more by fear than by love." This doesn't mean love is bad. It means fear is more reliable. And look around. At work, people fear a strict boss and perform better. In politics, the winners are not the kindest, but the toughest. In relationships, people often chase those who can say no, not the ones who are too available. Machiavelli predicted our 21st century. He knew that outer kindness can be just a mask, and that true power lies in control, not in concessions. Being good doesn't mean being stupid. It's important not to misunderstand. Machiavelli doesn't say, become a master. He says, don't be naive. You can be kind, but only when it's appropriate. You can be honest, but only with those who are honest with you. You can forgive, but only when your position is secure. True kindness is not blind faith. True kindness is a choice of a strong person. If you are just convenient, weak, afraid of conflict, your kindness is worthless. It will be trampled. Was Machiavelli right? Machiavelli wrote The Prince 500 years ago. He was criticized, called a cynic, banned. But here's the strange thing. The most powerful in the world, all who ruled, conquered, won, read him and applied his lessons. Maybe the truth is that kindness is a luxury, and if you want to survive, you need to be a little Machiavellian. Now tell me, thoughtful, do you still believe that being good is always right? Or was Machiavelli right? Write in the comments, and if this video made you think, share it. Because the world is ruled not by those who stay silent,